Did you know that some of the most beloved plants in the home garden, plants you'd find in any nursery, plants you might already be growing just feet away, are silently destroying your cucumber harvest from the soil up? Imagine walking out to your garden on a warm summer morning, expecting vigorous vines and swelling fruit, and instead finding yellowing leaves, stunted growth, and a harvest that never arrives, not because of drought, not because of disease, but because of what you planted right beside your cucumbers. Sounds a bit alarming, right? But here's the real kicker. Ancient gardeners identified these dangerous combinations centuries ago, and modern plant science is now confirming exactly why. Today, we're revealing the 7 plants you must never grow near your cucumbers, and what to plant instead. And wait until you see plant number 6, it's the one most gardeners would never suspect. First, we have fennel. And here's the big question most gardeners never think to ask: why does every plant near fennel eventually struggle? The answer lies underground. Fennel releases allelopathic compounds, powerful root chemicals that actively suppress the germination and root development of nearly every neighboring plant, including cucumbers. This isn't folklore. Published research in plant chemistry journals has confirmed that fennel's root exudates create a chemical zone around the plant that surrounding roots simply cannot penetrate. The mistake most gardeners make: they see fennel's graceful, feathery fronds and assume it's a harmless addition to the vegetable bed. But beneath that beautiful exterior, it is drawing an invisible chemical boundary that your cucumber roots cannot survive. In ancient Mediterranean gardens, fennel was always planted alone, deliberately isolated from food crops. They didn't have the laboratory science, but they understood the pattern. Even beauty can cast a shadow. Keep fennel at least 6 feet from your cucumbers, or better yet, give it its own dedicated container, far from your vegetable beds. Next we have sage. Sage is revered in ancient traditions, from Native American smudging ceremonies to European herbal medicine, and rightly so. Its aromatic healing properties are genuinely powerful, but that same power makes it a dangerous neighbor for cucumbers. Sage produces concentrated volatile terpenes, aromatic oils that, while therapeutic for humans, actively suppress cucumber root growth when the plants share soil space. The very compounds that make sage smell sacred are the same compounds that stunt your cucumber vines. The mistake? Gardeners place sage at the edge of the vegetable bed as a protective border herb, without realizing the protection runs in the wrong direction. Sage belongs in your herb spiral, your kitchen garden, your medicinal corner, but never beside your cucumbers. Not every healer is a friend to every plant. This is one of the garden's quietest lessons. Now, let's talk about melons, cantaloupe, watermelon, honeydew. This one surprises almost every gardener. Melons and cucumbers seem like natural companions. Same family, same sunny conditions, beautiful together on a shared trellis. But that family connection is exactly the problem. Cucumbers and melons share the same pathogens, most dangerously, cucumber mosaic virus, or CMV. When both plants grow in close proximity, aphids and cucumber beetles can carry this virus from one plant to the next in seconds, infecting your entire crop. CMV has no cure. Once it spreads, the harvest is lost. The mistake? Thinking that same family means safe companions. In the plant world, shared genetics often means shared vulnerabilities. Separate your cucumbers and melons by at least 10 feet. Give each crop its own pollinator zone. Ancient Asian garden traditions always maintain this separation, understanding that even within a family, boundaries protect everyone. Next we have potatoes. Here's the real kicker with potatoes: the damage is invisible until it's already too late. Potatoes are primary carriers of Phytophthora blight and Alternaria leaf spot, fungal and oomycete pathogens that travel silently through soil splash, wind-carried spores, and on the bodies of soil insects. When potatoes host these pathogens near cucumbers, infection transfers with devastating speed, especially in humid summer conditions. Beyond disease, both potatoes and cucumbers are heavy nitrogen feeders. In shared soil, they compete aggressively for the same nutritional resources, leaving both crops undernourished and weak. The mistake: gardeners who rotate crops properly but still plant cucumbers in the adjacent bed, where potatoes grew last season. Pathogen spores remain in the soil for 1 to 3 years. Where the nightshade has stood, let the vine wait another season. Your cucumbers deserve clean soil. Now we reach plant 5, the one that surprises nearly every home gardener: mint. Mint is widely recommended as a companion plant, and in the right context, it can be. But planted in open ground near cucumbers without containment, mint becomes what ancient Ayurvedic gardeners recognized as an energy thief. Mint spreads through underground rhizomes, horizontal root stems that can travel up to 2 feet in a single growing season, in every direction. These rhizomes physically displace cucumber roots, competing aggressively for every drop of moisture and every nutrient in the soil. Beyond root competition, mint's allelopathic compounds in high concentrations actively inhibit cucumber seed germination, preventing your plants from establishing before they've even begun. The mistake: planting mint in open ground, even a foot away, assuming it will stay put. It will not. Ayurvedic traditions were precise. Mint belongs in a clay pot, buried to its rim. Its energy is powerful, but it must be directed, never allowed to wander. Even the most healing plant, left without boundaries, becomes a force of disorder. Plant 6 is the one I promised you earlier, the one that causes the most baffling, unexplained cucumber failures every season: the Brassica family: broccoli, cabbage, kale, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. Here's the big question: how can plants that are so healing for us be so harmful to cucumbers? The answer is nutritional war at the root level. Brassicas are among the heaviest feeders in the entire vegetable world. Their root systems extend wide and deep, absorbing nitrogen, potassium and calcium at a rate that rapidly depletes the surrounding soil. Cucumbers, which require consistent nitrogen and potassium for vine growth and fruit development, find themselves quietly starving when brassicas are nearby. Additionally, the pests that target brassicas, cabbage worms, aphids, flea beetles, don't stop at the brassica row. They spread into your cucumber plants, compounding the damage. The mistake? Building what feels like a diverse, productive bed without calculating each plant's nutritional demands. Diversity alone doesn't create harmony. In Zen garden philosophy, balance means giving each element the space and resources it needs to fulfill its purpose. A starving plant cannot bloom. And last but not least, rosemary. Like its cousin sage, rosemary is a plant of extraordinary healing lineage, used in Mediterranean wellness traditions for thousands of years, but it is the very nature of rosemary's healing power that makes it a dangerous cucumber neighbor. Rosemary is a drought-adapted Mediterranean plant. It evolved to thrive in dry, well-drained, low-nutrient soil, the exact opposite of what cucumbers need. Cucumbers demand consistently moist, nutrient-rich soil to develop their fruit. Plant rosemary nearby, and you immediately create a competition that only one plant can win. Rosemary's aromatic oils, the very compounds that make it therapeutically powerful, also repel pollinators in the immediate garden zone. Cucumbers are entirely dependent on pollinator activity to set fruit. Fewer pollinators visiting your cucumber flowers means fewer cucumbers. The mistake: treating aromatic Mediterranean herbs as universally beneficial garden companions. Their healing is specific, their preferences are uncompromising. Keep rosemary in its own sun-baked pot, in its own corner of your herb garden. It deserves that respect, and so do your cucumbers. And there you have it, the 7 plants that silently work against your cucumbers. But knowing what to avoid is only half of the wisdom. Here is your sacred combination, the complete, intentional system that gives your cucumbers the community they need to thrive. The inner circle: French marigolds and nasturtiums interplanted between your cucumber rows, repelling aphids, attracting pollinators, acting as a living trap crop. The edge guardians: dill planted at the perimeter, drawing beneficial wasps and lacewings that prey on cucumber beetles naturally. The nitrogen allies: beans or peas on a nearby trellis, quietly enriching the soil your cucumbers depend on all season. The aromatic shield: chives or garlic at the entry points of your bed, creating a scent barrier that confuses beetles and aphids before they reach your vines. Whether you believe in the sacred energy of companion planting or simply trust the plant science, the wisdom is the same. Your cucumbers thrive in the right community. Choose their neighbors with intention. Which of these 7 plants surprised you most? Drop it in the comments below. I love hearing from you. For more ways to protect your garden and grow a naturally thriving, healing space, check out these related videos. And subscribe to Green Life Zen if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Stay positive and keep blooming.